fucking super annoying because if Flus tells you we handled it in house, stop asking the questions. And then not only that, but you're asking the players, dog, we handled it in house. It's none of y'all business. Like, man, it's not y'all bit. Y'all get what we tell y'all. That don't. You know what? You should. And this is going to tie into hip hop real quick. You know how people say DJ Vlad is the police?
Yes.
He does the exact same shit if you watch his interviews. Like I like Trap Lil Ross because one, he's like a historian, not an interviewer. He doesn't interview rappers. He just finds the stories, connects the dots, and you can't say it's a form of snitching because one, it's already public knowledge if he's going to look it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand certain people don't want certain shit tied to them, but come on now, if you didn't want shit tied to you, then it shouldn't be public knowledge. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
You're talking about whenever he does like the couch interviews and shit, right?
No, that's Trap Lil Ross. No, I'm talking about Trap Lil Ross. With DJ Vlad, whatever interview DJ Vlad does, it's whatever interview he does. Like he does it in like Sue Surf. Surf will say, prime example, Surf, I've seen Surf do this. I've seen like two other rappers do this. Vlad will ask them a question about something that's not public, but it's kind of like an open case type of thing. And they'll be like, I can't talk about that, you know. And
Yeah.
then Vlad will be like, yeah, but I'm saying, da da da. They'll be like, bro, I can't talk about that. And then Vlad will ask one question and then double back to the question you want to know the answer to. Like, bro, you can't do that. They already even told you 15 times we can't talk about that. That's why motherfuckers think Vlad the police. Like, stop doing that. That's highly incriminating, and these people are not trying to incriminate themselves.
Yeah.
Like you just
Yeah.
gonna have to roll with the answer you not getting, motherfucker.
Yeah, and that explains perfectly why you're tying it back to Eberflus with what he was doing because if if they don't want to give it out, they don't want to give it out. You just accept that and move the hell on.
Remember we was on with A1, and you said you felt like Eberflus had a lack of, I don't know, conviction, discipline, or something.
Oh yeah, lack of like true like leadership on the
Right,
side.
because he doesn't do it publicly, and I'm like, no, keep shit in house. I like the end because why would you want your team bashing each other in public? This is all should be in. I'm a firm believer, especially with people on Facebook. That's why motherfuckers' relationships be out of whack now because y'all get emotional and put shit out for the public. We should not know what the fuck goes on in y'all house. It's the same thing. Team locker room. We
Yeah,
shouldn't know.
yeah,
Nigga, if we throw hands in the locker room, it shouldn't get to the news outlet. You know what I'm saying? This should be all right. We went out back on the field. Boop boop boop. That's it. We that's it. And we're going on to the next game. You know what I'm saying? You
but
might show up with a black eye.
wait. To play devil's advocate though, as much as you don't want stuff like that to get out the stadium or the clubhouse, if news eventually comes out that he got suspended, they're gonna want to know why.
Nigga, lie. Lie. You could go as far as to say he said something very egregious. Somebody took it personally. That's that. We just don't allow that. So he's suspended. Oh, well, what was the action? You don't need to know that. That's in house. We took care of it. Tyree Stevenson, I don't think should be. Oh, so what's the disciplinary action? The fuck you mean? He just tipped a Hail Mary pass. The fuck did you talk about disciplinary? I understand it goes against Eberflus's hits principle, but dude, all he did was, and I get it, you were celebrating. He wasn't taunting, he was celebrating with the Bears fans there. And yes, it's a costly mistake. You made a rookie mistake and you're not a rookie.
But wait, why would but welcome to the field judge, by the way. Yeah, but why was he looking toward the crowd while he was taunting?
He wasn't taunting, he was celebrating with the Bears fans. Like, oh, the game is over. We just got this one do to do. That's a rookie mistake by someone who's not a rookie, understandably so. And your punishment was you're the one who tipped it backwards and it cost you the game. But He's not the only one to blame. Why the fuck was Kevin Byard or Jalen Johnson not back there with the motherfucker? Everybody is to blame
Yeah,
for
yeah,
this
I
because
agree with that too, but because somebody should have been in the back of the end zone with that dude.
two
No,
people should have
no,
been
no
back there.
question, no question.
Right, right. So a lot of people played the factor. Yes, you played the big factor because you tipped it, but at the same time, there was just no set motion. Like you have to have a just in case factor. That's all I'm
But
saying. Like,
but if he wasn't doing that stuff with the Bears fans, would you say that that tip would never have happened the way it did?
yeah, because okay, so people say it would have gotten tipped either way. No, when you're set and ready, you don't mistime your jump. He mistimed the jump because you're hurrying to get set, and he never got set. The play snapped and his back was turned, so you know he wasn't ready at all. He wasn't in the spot he was supposed to be in. He mistimed his jump because he panicking now. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be right here.
Yeah,
So yeah, if he was set,
again, something they should
then
be doing.
exactly. But you live and you learn. And I'm gonna say this for everybody. Everybody gonna hate me for saying this. I'm so glad it happened against Washington because we cannot afford those mistakes in about 3 weeks when we start playing our divisions.
Yeah, yeah, and as you can see, we are clearly in more. Well, you know the rest.
Yep. What Josh is trying to say is wake it up, wake it up, wake it up, wake it the fuck up in here. Wake it up. It is the Field Generals podcast on a Wednesday late, but we are bringing you some good shit. That is the Archduke Josh Carroll. I am Lord Jucifer. In other news, the stanky fucking Yankees survived game 4. Ill, ill, ill. Could the Dodgers please get rid of these puke stains?
I
Fuck the
li-
Yankees.
I literally for those that know what I do, no, but I literally have a bet with one of my coworkers that I would buy that the who I have the Dodgers, he has the Yankees, and whoever loses has to buy the other a cookie from the cafeteria.
Man, he would have had to buy me a car. Fuck the Yankees. Anyway, fuck them Yankees. Stanky Yankees. Ugh.
Yeah, I hate the Dodgers less than I hate the Yankees, so that's why I'm going with the Dodgers. But I hate them both equally.
I don't like the Dodgers either. I'm gonna be honest, but I would pick the Cleveland Browns over any New York team. Seriously, like that's how much I
Facts though.
can't stand.
Facts though.
I can't. I can't. Except for the like, I pity the Giants and the
I pity
Jets at
the
this point.
I pity the G man who tries to step to Clover Lane.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, bro, they are terrible. That brings us to our week 8 recap. Before we get started, I have a very good um, trivia question for this week. So stay tuned. The end of the episode, first person that answers it, and the answer is this week's is part of this week.
and
But
and and you said you didn't want to come up with any.
no, I
Look at
just
you
thought of it.
now. Look at you now, Drew.
I thought of it. I thought of it.
See?
Um,
See? Oh, oh yeah, should we announce the or until after?
what?
Don't we have a special guest next week?
We can try. It's not. Yeah, we can try. Oh yeah, we're gonna try to get mental DI Chicago battle rapper, football historian extraordinaire. My nigga mental. We're gonna try to get him for week 9 slash week 10. Well, no, that'll be this is week 9. So we'll try to get him for week 10 next
Yeah.
week. Hopefully, mental can be on the show. We will confirm that as soon as we can. But it'll be great to talk football with my guy. All right, week 8.
Back.
Vikings and Rams. I was shocked until I realized who played. Cooper Cup and Puka Nakua both came back, and it looks like the Vikings can't handle the run for shit, especially when you have your number 1 and number 2 wide receivers returning from injury. They went the fuck off. Unfortunately, there was a face mask penalty call, missed call, that should have swayed it the other way, but what can you do?
Should should the Vikings be concerned?
Yeah, if you can't stop the fucking run,
Yeah, because they've lost their last two games after going 5-0, and now Sam Darnold is looking more human by the week, and obviously the offense itself can't rely on just Justin Jefferson to do the heavy workload.
Well, you can on offense, but who's going to step up on defense? The problem is if you can't stop the run, then it opens the play action. Look at the game in Detroit. They ran Minnesota the fuck off the field, and then you start taking it to the air, and they can't fucking defend it.
Yeah, it will. Well, it helps for them knowing they have a really good two running back tandem with Jameer Gibbs and Demo.
Yeah, and
All the Vikings have is Aaron Jones because they traded for Cam Akers, who is already a shell of his former self after only like what 3 years in the league. That's kind of sad. If you were going to trade for a Texans running back, you should have traded for Damian Pierce.
hey, I mean, we shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right, the Rams win 30-20 over the Vikings. Ravens, Browns.
Oh no! I'm gonna say this: Ravens, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
The
y'all lost to
hell
James Winston.
the hell are you doing losing to Mister 30 touchdown yet 30 interception? Y'all let Jameis Winston look like an elite quarterback. What is going on in Baltimore?
It, in no universe should that ever happen. Ever. Hey, and for the record, I never said Jameis Winston couldn't score touchdowns. He's just going to throw as many interceptions with it. But Browns beat the Ravens 29-24. Good Lord. Who would have thought? Titans, Lions.
Yeah, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Hey, I wanna know who the fuck thought the Titans was gonna pull this one. Because I need to have a talk about what brand of methamphetamine you're on. Because there was no fucking way the Titans 52-14. Jesus Christ. All righty. Yeah.
I should have benched Tony Pollard in fantasy.
Mm, mm, mm. Texans, Colts. Texans 23, Colts 20. Anthony Richardson gave up. Wow.
I mean,
And now,
frankly, for what it's worth, that game should have never been that close to begin with. But the Colts also had
well,
the Colts also had Jonathan Taylor, so that definitely helped their
that
cause.
helps, right? He's a good running back. And now the word is Anthony Richardson is being benched. That the old man gets his guns back. Joe Flacco is gonna be starting next week. So
Yeah,
Colts,
yeah. Colts fans, you got your wish.
yeah. Anthony Richardson starting to look like Deshaun Watson a little bit.
And,
Uh
and he is Deshaun Watson. Let's be
with longer hair. Slackers, Jaguars. I don't want to vote for Green Bay at all, but there was nothing the Jaguars was going to do with this at all. None.
I mean,
Slackers win.
they kind of made it close at the end with that Evan
Yeah,
Ingram touchdown, but man,
yeah. So,
like that team as a whole needs to pick up the slack going forward. But there's really no shot of them making the playoffs to begin with. Virtually no shot.
well, Jordan Love is out again. I don't know what he hurt. I forgot what it was, but he's out again. Malik Willis will probably start next week against Detroit. Ooh, Green Bay, I hope you ready for this ass whooping because boy,
Hey,
oh boy.
I will say this: if they keep making Malik Willis look like a good quarterback, the Titans will forever regret trading him.
No,
Oh,
because
honestly, they could have easily started him over Will Levis.
yeah, but they just went against the Lions, and then they would have traded him, and now the motherfucker got to go against the Lions again. That shit, it would have been a Devontae Adams. It would have been a Devontae Adams. All right, Packers win 30-27. Cardinals, Dolphins. I fucking told you, Josh. I fucking told you. Tua put up the numbers, I just didn't believe that the Dolphins defense was going to hold them, and the Cardinals skate past
They
them
can't.
20 to 27.
They can't. The Dolphins defense as a whole has been looking shaky throughout the entire year.
Dolphins defense looking shaky, baby. Battle rap.
Facts.
All right, Cardinals win 28-27. Jets, Patriots. What in the fuck is going on with the Jets? What is going on?
Man, fuck all that. What's going on with Aaron Rodgers?
There is no fucking reason y'all should have lost to the goddamn Patriots. But y'all lost to the goddamn Patriots. Really?
I mean, in their case, Ramondre Stevenson, he's very low key one of the best running backs in the league.
Man, fuck
Very,
all that.
very low
What is wrong with the Jets?
key.
Fuck that.
Especially their defense. Ain't their defense supposed to be like top 3 in the whole league?
The fuck y'all doing? And that's a divisional matchup. Unfortunately, the Jets, y'all lost. Patriots won 25-22. Falcons, Buccaneers. Falcons
hold,
is
hold, hold on,
this.
hold on. I just thought of something. The
But
Jets Jets are in an mess.
that's funny as fuck. Patriots win 25-22. Falcons, Buccaneers. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins are in sole possession of the NFC South. Who would have fucking thought? With a big win over the Buccaneers, swept them uh, in their two-game series, divisional series, 31-26. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the
I mean,
Bucks.
I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm also not, considering that NFC South is the most up for grabs division in the entire league, and that's not a
Not,
compliment.
not anymore. The Falcons got this sold up. They win one more divisional game, and they have sole control over. They win the division title. It's over with.
Wait. Not enough
They're
thinking about
4 and
it.
0 in their division.
Nah. You're right.
Yep.
Because the Saints are back to their old selves, the Panthers are trash, and then the Buccaneers are kind of so. Yeah.
Yeah. So Falcons win 31-26, 4-0 in their division in the NFC South. Eagles, Bengals. Whoever thought Houday was gonna do something, no. Y'all got to contend with Saquon Barkley and AJ Brown and what's his name, Devontae Smith. Yeah, y'all
Yeah. Man,
and
man,
they.
man, I know for a fact the Giants are regretting not paying him.
Yeah. hmm Yes.
You know what?
Yeah.
Y'all chose Devin freaking Singletary over Saquon Barkley?
With no, mind you, with no offensive line for Singletary to run through. At least Saquon found a way to get around that shitty offensive
Yeah,
line.
exactly. Like in terms of like a comparison, especially in terms of a team situation, Saquon Barkley is to the Giants what Barry Sanders was to the Lions.
That's good. Eagles won 37-17. Bengals at this point have no chance of making the playoffs. They are two types of ass, and none of them are good. Speaking of two types of ass, what the fuck happened with this Saints game? Chargers, Saints, Chargers, 26, Saints, 8, 8, 8, 8, Josh. One area touchdown. One was a safety, then you kick two field goals. What the fuck is going on there? What is this?
I don't know. Your
And
dad,
it was the rookie quarterback.
yeah, Spencer Rattler, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe your dad should tell us.
He probably gonna say the same thing. Fire the coach and and get rid of the why the fuck is Taysom Hill not back there? Taysom Hill should be the quarterback of the Saints while Derek Carr is out. But they said Derek Carr could be starting this week. So who that you might have a little something to be okay with.
Yeah, and for what it's, well, it doesn't help that their offense is kind of depleted with Rashid Shaheed going on injured reserve, and only
Mhm.
having and only having to rely on Chris Olave is exactly the best recipe for success, no question. Actually, no, on just him and Alvin Kamara having to rely on either of those two. And like I've been saying with Taysom Hill,
Mhm.
you could easily have him in other types of situations than just quarterback. Obviously, you could have one play of like him in a regular formation, one play of him at running back, receiver, tight end. Like he's going to be a gadget player, and they're not giving him his just due.
Well, they're gonna have to figure something out quick because they are out of the race at this point. Chargers 26, Saints 8. Bills, Seahawks. Bills win 31-10. Seahawks are taking a tank at this point. They don't look too good for them in this race for the playoffs. Or are the Bills just back to their ways of whipping ass?
They certainly can be considering Amari Cooper's kind of returning for him. But also two things can be true at the same time.
Could be. All right. Bears, Washington. Well, I don't even want to talk about this shit. Um,
Yeah. Next.
the defense did what they were supposed to do until that last play. Tyreek Stevenson had a moment. Washington on a last.
Abba,
Hey, I gotta say
Abba,
this about.
Abba, Abba. I know you're a Redskins fan. Don't start. Do not start. Do not bring
I
this up.
gotta say. I gotta say this. I am a Jaden Daniels fan. That kid has a cannon for an arm. That was one hell of a hail
He
mary.
really does. He really does.
Sheesh. Launched that bitch. Washington 18, Bears 15. But the defense did what they were supposed to do. We're still holding you chumps out of the end zone for a while. Okay, okay. That's all I want to say. Not too much on my Bears though. Broncos, Panthers. Okay, it's the Panthers. Who thought the Panthers was going to win this one? Not I, said
Nobody.
Chetfire Cat. Broncos and Bo Nix stomp all over their asses, 28-14. Chiefs, Raiders. Okay, all right. It's the Raiders. It's the fucking Raiders. It's the Raiders we're talking about. Chiefs are the trashiest 7-0 team I've ever seen, but they beat the Raiders in a divisional matchup, 27-20.
Yeah,
Um,
and they seem to be involving Travis Kelsey a lot more, which is definitely good for their offense.
yeah, until you run into the Lions, they're gonna beat the dog shit out y'all. Chiefs win 27-20. Cowgirls, Niners. Listen, everybody on the Niners is fucked up, and the Cowgirls still lost.
What did that say about Dallas when you still couldn't pull the victory off, knowing that?
I fucking told you, Jerry Jones needs to die, and Dallas will be okay. What? He does. If he just retires, the motherfucker's still gonna be calling the facility looking for his fucking reading glasses. Okay, his 4x4 bifocals, his old Hugh Hefner man robe with the Dallas logo on it. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna be causing havoc and shit. Meanwhile, Niners 30, Cowgirls 24. Who them boys? Not you bitches. Anyway, Giants and Steelers. Russ had to pull this one out of his ass because they was not scoring touchdowns at first. But 26-18, Steelers over the Giants. Hey, Daniel Jones and Snoop Dogg need to be homeboys because there is nobody, and I mean nobody, who put their face in the grass more than Daniel Jones and Snoop. That's all I'm fucking saying. They
Yeah.
they tagged the fuck. They tagged Daniel Jones so much he should be on clearance.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
just
on,
saying.
hold on. Watch out! Rolling in the grass because I got sacked.
That's terrible. Don't ever do that again. Anyway, that takes us to week 9.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
week 9,
that sounded better in my head. I'm not gonna lie.
uh, week 9 is a week of rivalries. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention
and and
because the picks to click have
and,
to do with rivalries.
and how much are our games worth?
Oh fuck, I don't
5
know.
points.
Oh, okay. All right. Starting with our first picks to click is Thursday, which is not a rivalry game, but this is a good one. Texans and Jets.
Is it really a good one? Is it
Yeah,
really a good one?
yeah. A shootout between a young bull and a old, washed up, has been hoopty of a veteran.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's going to be entertaining. Not a good game. All right.
Oh man, they finna beat the entire dog shit. But with Stephon Diggs out for the season with a torn ACL, they're gonna have to find more weapons. Joe Mixon should be running all over the Jets defense, and Nico Collins definitely has to pick it up.
Yeah, and Tank Dell. Let's
And
not
Tank Dell. Yeah. Yep.
like
I'm
plus
not worried about Houston defense. Houston defense is still playing elite. So it's
yeah
just that Houston offense.
Because who else are they going to run apart from those three? Dalton freaking Schultz.
Yeah, he's a good tight end. Yeah, when you need him in the clutch, he'll make them plays. Yes.
No, no, yeah, I take that back, especially in the red zone. That's for sure.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yep. I got the Texans over the Jets. That is a picks to click. Cowgirls, Falcons.
Yeah, I got retroactively. I have the Texans too, and then I got the. Uh, uh, you know what? You know what? Why am I second guessing? Why am I?
I,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I definitely should not be second guessing this. Yeah, I got the Bills.
You mean the Falcons?
Yeah,
Falcons,
yeah, duh. I'm thinking of the whole list. Yeah,
Falcons and Dolphins. Yeah, Falcons and Dallas.
oh man, we both mixing it up right now. Yeah, I got the Falcons. I don't,
Broncos, Ravens.
and not to mention, it's supposed to be the debut of Michael. Pause.
Really? They sent down Kirk Cousins for this?
It's rumored. It's still like being debated between the Falcons and Brad.
Yeah,
But that's what
why?
I'm hearing.
Why? Kirk Cousins got the high hands right now.
I don't know. Maybe they just want to go with a changing and give him some reps. I don't know.
No, you don't. See, that'll be the one thing that'll fuck the Falcons up. Don't do that. Kirk Cousins got the high hands. Okay, Broncos, Ravens. They're
This
in Baltimore.
I would say this could be a better game than most are thinking,
Yeah.
but I still have the Ravens
Yeah, I was leaning towards the Ravens.
because I don't necessarily. Well, then again, I would say that they don't have enough weapons, but I said that about the Browns, and they still managed to pull out the W. But the thing is, Bo Nix is still learning. He don't really he don't really know how to attack a defense like the Ravens yet. It helped that Jameis Winston was in some ways experienced from being a
Yeah.
10-year veteran. Bo Nix is still a rookie, so and I don't necessarily think that they can rely on Cortland Sutton to be their guy that comes into the clutch in certain situations against that kind of defense that the Ravens have.
Yeah, I will say the Ravens have the better chance in Baltimore to upset well, not upset, but beat the Broncos. All right, Dolphins Bills rivalry game. It is worth 5 points on your picks to click. If you pick the Dolphins, I don't know what to tell you.
If
Bills
you
are rolling right now.
if anyone picks the Dolphins, I hereby hex you with my brace.
That's funny as fuck. But there will be people who pick the Dolphins.
Especially
I'm picking the Bills.
I actually know one Dolphins fan in my inner circle. So yeah. So I know one person that's definitely gonna be picking the Dolphins.
I'm picking the Bills. It's the safe bet. Saints, Panthers. Okay, if the
Yeah,
Saints
yeah.
want to get back
Easily
on track,
easily a safe bet. Easily.
yeah, the Saints are the safe bet. But I'm laughing. I'm gonna call my dad and laugh my ass off if they lose to the Panthers. I'm telling you, I am. I am. I'm
I
probably gonna
mean,
laugh until I'm
I mean,
pissed.
there is a very high possibility. Wait, wait, maybe not. Maybe history
Why?
doesn't. Maybe history doesn't repeat itself because remember that ass kicking they gave him in early in the season, or
Yeah.
as you called it.
Don't say it. Just don't.
I know I was trying to alley oop it to you to say it, but you didn't get with the program. But nonetheless,
That was a royal butt fucking if I've ever seen one. That was terrible. That was
yeah,
they bent y'all over the pool table. Mm-mm. And if they, oh, this is gonna be worse because it happened in New Orleans. It's gonna be worse if it happens in Carolina. If they're,
yeah.
hey Panthers, the Saints still got y'all pantyhose on the dashboard. Y'all gotta go get it back. That was terrible.
Thing is though, there is a chance that the history doesn't repeat itself because of how depleted the Saints' offense is now.
But if Derek Carr starts, it probably won't matter.
Also true. Also true. We shall see.
All right, I got the Saints as the safe bet. Raiders, Bengals. Okay, if you okay, have y'all ever been at a family reunion and the main dishes are from two people in your family that can't cook, and you got to eat one or starve to death? This is what it feels like. Like you got to pick the lesser of two, like of two teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know who to pick, Josh. I'm gonna pick the Bengals. I'll pick the Bengals. I'll pick the Bengals.
On
I,
oh,
I picked the Bengals. I'll give my reason. I picked the Bengals because they still have Joe Shiesty and they still got Jamar Chase, which gives them a chance. The Raiders, mm,
I was gonna go with the Bengals regardless because Aiden O'Connell just got obviously on IR, and Gardner Minshew is no longer Minshew mania. He's Minshew. Blah! Okay, that was horrible, but you get what I'm trying to say.
yeah, he's
He
not.
ain't
He's
it.
not what he used to be.
And obviously on defense, all they got is Max Crosby. As vicious as Max Crosby is, they don't have a complete enough defense to handle that.
They got
Uh,
Jack Jones, but for some reason Jack Jones has been silent all season.
yeah, which is very unlike him because when he's on his A game, he's very underrated.
Right.
No question.
So yeah, safe bet Bengals. I had Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals and also might I add, they're easily going to bounce back from that loss to the Eagles. There's no doubt about that. But because we know what the Bengals can do, especially with the connection between Burrow and Chase. They were teammates at LSU for crying out loud. How else do you think they're able to connect so well on any given moment, especially when both of them are healthy?
All right. Chargers, Browns, Chargers. James, listen.
You got lucky against the Ravens.
Once is
You
lucky,
got
twice is
lucky.
good. Yeah. Once is lucky, twice is good. So you got to win again for me to be like, okay, you might be good with the Browns. But one, you're Jameis Winston. Two, you're with the Browns. I had Chargers.
And Justin Herbert is actually kind of maybe returning to form a little bit. So I'm putting more faith in the Chargers than I am in the Browns for sure.
All right, Washington, Giants, Washington.
Yeah,
Bears.
yeah, yeah.
Listen, Giants fans, I don't mean this shit all over your face. Yes, I do, and I'm talking about with
I was
mud.
about to say yes, you do. Yes, you do. Stop
And
lying.
I'm talking about with mud butt. See, I'm talking about just all types of upset stomach that Pepto Bismol can't solve. I'm talking about wiping my ass on the turf at MetLife Stadium. Shit on your parade. Y'all are ass. Straight rhino cheeks. There's no way y'all gonna beat Washington. Mm-mm. Zane Daniels could get shot and he's still gonna fuck y'all up. Y'all are terrible. Done with. Okay? Washington takes that game. All right, Bears, Cardinals. Woo-wee!
This
We're
might be
upset.
this might be a very offensive game if Kyler Murray don't read that braille ass playbook.
Him and his damn real. Hey, listen, Shane Waldron been in the NFC West. He should open up the West Coast offense, especially against the Cardinals. He knows how to do it. He knows how to do it. So he's just opening
And
up the
do
playbook.
not, whatever you do not trot out a defensive or offensive lineman to carry the ball into the end zone. No matter what.
No, 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 no,
He
no,
ain't Fritz.
no, no.
He ain't Fritz
Wait,
Murray, baby.
wait. I wouldn't use offensive linemen. They're not fast enough. I would use Demarcus Walker Tez if he plays, or Daryl Taylor. These guys rush the offensive line as it is. They could probably plow through the defense.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But with what he was doing, very stupidly,
Yeah,
he was
I
he was trying
wouldn't
to
do
he
that
was
either.
trying to re he was trying to recreate Fred Perry. He ain't Fred
Yeah,
Perry, baby.
you do that against the Patriots because we did that against the Patriots. Don't do that with anybody else. All right, I got the Bears over the Cardinals. I know a lot of people are going to pick the Cardinals, but y'all forget the Bears are still above 500. We're only 4-3. Everybody's like, hey, 500, right? We're 4-3. We're still above 500. There's no reason to panic yet. Now, if we lose to the Cardinals, I'm panicking. But yeah, yeah, because I y'all let this retard. Yeah, anyway, Jaguars, Sheagles. I got the
Come on,
Sheagles.
man. Come on, man.
What? What? What?
It looked like you was pointing at me when you said that.
No, no, I'm saying Jaguars, Sheagles. I got the Sheagles.
No, before that.
Oh, no, 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 no. I was talking about Kyler Murray. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry.
I'm sorry. My retarded brother. I'm sorry.
Of course you. Why did that? Why? Of course you double down. Of course you double down. I expect nothing less.
I love you, dude, man.
I love you
Just,
too, but come on, man. Come on.
hey, you brought it up. I was going with Kyler Murray. You had to put your brace in the fucking fire. You just had to. You had to go there, didn't you? Had to go there. You knew if you brought it to my attention that I was just going. You knew I was going to do it. All right, Sheagles and Jaguars. You got Philly.
Yeah, easily, easily.
That wraps that up. Lions, Packers. Woo-wee!
Not yeah. This one is well, not necessarily tough to call, but it might be a fight. It might be a
This is
fight.
gonna be a dog fight.
As much as
No,
as
you know
as
what?
like
Nope, 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 nope. Slaughter.
I was gonna say, are we thinking along the same lines? Because I just realized Jordan Love is out.
Not only is Jordan Love out, this is the first time the Packers have faced a defense like this and a run game like this since the Colts with Jonathan Taylor.
See, yeah,
Yeah, this is a two-headed rush attack. Mm-mm. This might get if the Packers don't have at least 10 points by halftime, it's gonna get monkey butt ugly.
yeah, and not even just the running backs. If the running game ain't working, they could easily go to Amon-Ra St. Brown or Jameson Williams. Heck,
This
even Sam Laporta. Like,
they have to sack Jared Goff twice before halftime, or this is going to get ugly. This might get real ugly. This might get Primus face during the reaction ugly. This might
hey yo,
this might get ugly.
hold on, watch out! I can't do it. I can't do
Ah,
it.
that boy is constipated, boy, when he do that. But yeah, Lions, Packers. I think the Lions might absolutely beat.
Wait, hold on. I just realized I have something that could add to that effect. I just realized
Oh,
I have
boy,
something. I just realized I have
this
something.
one,
Bear with
this
me.
one, bro.
Bear with me.
Yeah, I think the Packers. This they that's terrible. That sounds like a lot of constipation. Yeah, I think the Lions
Sorry,
might beat the
Primus.
shit.
Sorry, Primus, if you're watching.
Yeah, I think the Packers might. I mean, I think the Lions might beat the dog shit out of the Packers in Green Bay. This might get ugly. This might get ugly.
Very much so.
Rams Seahawks. Um, I'm I'm changing my prediction. I had the Seahawks, but I'm changing it to the Rams because Cooper Cup and Puka Nakua.
Yeah, easily. And I don't know what's up with DK Metcalf lately, but he has been very. on and off for the past 5 weeks. It's very much so unlike him.
Yep.
And he's supposed to be the top dog at wide receiver for them. They can't rely on a 30-plus-year-old Tyler Lockett and a rookie to get the job done. As good as JSN can be, he shouldn't be relied on so heavily is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Colts, Vikings, Sunday night football. I got the Vikings winning this one. I don't think they drop three straight.
no, I mean, not necessarily. Wait, wait. It's the Colts. It's the Colts. Yeah, they're definitely not dropping three straight
Yeah.
against the Colts. No question. Well,
Yeah.
well, if it's not, we know that Joe Flacco is the one that is going to be under center. So the Colts
Mm-hmm.
definitely have a little bit of a higher chance to
Mm-hmm.
win than
Mm-hmm.
it would be with Anthony Richardson. But my thing is, if the Colts can't stop JT,
Right.
then they might be able to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
That,
I'm not entirely sure I trust the Vikings defense entirely. So we'll see. But I think the safe bet as a whole is to go with the Vikings for now, especially with JJ.
well, that and I don't trust the Colts defense to be consistent.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. That's the only thing. As I'm looking at it, yes, Joe Flacco can put up numbers, but we're talking like big play stops when you need it. I just think JJ is more reliable offensively for the Vikings than the Colts defense is.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Monday night, the Buccaneers and the Queefs.
I don't. The Bucks are coming off a little bit of a blowout, but I don't necessarily think the offense as it stands right now is going to last very long term. Not not by any means. And they can't just rely on their defense to do the dirty work, especially now that Chris Godwin is now out for the year with a torn ACL, I want to say, something to that nature. And even the defense from 2020 is not the same as it is now, not by any means. So I think as much as we all hate the Queefs, I think the safe bet is to go with them,
Mm-hmm.
especially since they're given their dire receiver situation. Even if they just traded for DeAndre Hopkins, they're the fact that they're relying on Travis Kelce a little more lately, especially since he's coming off a 2 touchdown game, that is still very much staying alive, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. It is. But yes, the safe bet is Kansas City. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Oh, you just threw me for a loop right there.
I
I'm the
never voted for Kansas City.
yeah, as much as I don't like the Chiefs, I'm gonna have to go with them for this one. And this
Of
one only.
course.
And this one
I'm
only.
no, I'm with you. Everything you said is totally true. Kansas City is primed to win this game because the Bucks are so banged up, beat up, and their defense is not playing up to par. So yes, Kansas City wins this game. I'm just not gonna vote for it.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Kansas City wins this game. All right. So are y'all ready for your trivia question for week 9? And it is, listen very carefully. Okay. Trivia question is, we all know that the Green Bay Packers are the most hated rivals of the Chicago Bears. But who are the Chicago Bears' oldest rivals? Again, we all know that Green Bay is our most hated rivals, but who is the oldest rivals to the Chicago Bears? Their first ever rivals, right? Okay, oldest rivals to the Chicago Bears. All right, first person to answer that question gets a ice cream sundae or some shit he's buying y'all.
And keep in mind an extra point on the text to quick. And keep in
Oh,
mind,
okay, go.
I am not posting this on Facebook. For everyone that follows Picks to Quick and is on the list, you will have to watch this very podcast to the point where the trivia question has been said to be eligible, and comment the answer in order to be eligible for the point.
And it has to be the correct answer.
Yep, and no googling,
Nope,
none whatsoever.
nope.
And if you don't get it right, tell bad. Yes, I pulled a Squidward. Don't
That's
mind
good.
me.
All right. Tune in next week when we could have my homeboy, Mental DI, Bears fan, and he watches college football, so he can kind of bridge the gap between NFL and college football. I
Yeah,
also want to
yeah.
try to get A Ward and A1 back on the pod for the season finale right before the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. I'll talk to them as soon as we get off here. And
Yeah.
also in terms of bridging the gap, the prospect rankings are about to heat up real soon. So perhaps that's where mental could also come into play because like who could maybe be at the top of the draft board for each position as it stands currently.
All right. That was our time for the Field Generals podcast. I hope that everybody makes their picks and you make the picks that you want and you answer the trivia question. Also, Thanksgiving is coming up. There's a very pivotal game on the Thanksgiving Day games. I do know the Bears and the Lions will be at 11 a.m. sharp. So I hope all of my relatives don't call my phone. I will be watching football.
and
Okay? That's all I'm
and
saying.
and also I will, as soon as we get off of here, I will be updating the picks to quick list, and you will see a week leaderboard update by next week for sure.
All right, that is our time because I have to go to work. I also got to pee, but y'all don't want to know that. I am Lord Lucifer. That is my very esteemed brethren, Josh Carroll, the Archduke, the braced one, and we will
So
see. Yep, and we will see you guys next week for some more bullshit, coonery, buffoonery, fraggle daggle, and fuckery.
there we go.
Okay,
Don't forget.
fuck
Don't
the
forget to
Yankees.
facts. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that shit. Tune in next week, y'all. Peace.